Are you looking for a free way to easily backup and restore your website? Maybe you've read the horror stories of websites crashing and people having to waste weeks rebuilding their website. Or maybe you're battling to migrate your website from one host to another. In this video, I'm going to show you an easy and free way to backup and restore your websites, and it only takes 5 to 10 minutes. Hey ladies and gents, and welcome to this new video today. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I really do appreciate it, and it does mean a lot to me. This video is more of a general WordPress video. I've decided to start doing some of these videos and move away from Divi for today and just do a general video for all WordPress users. In this video, I'm just going to show you how to back up your website, and then if you ever need to restore it, I'll show you how to do that, and then also just give you a few tips on migrating your WordPress website. So in this video, you're going to need to have nothing. We're just going to install a free plugin, and that's it. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. The first thing I'm going to show you in this video is how to do the backup. So I'm going to use the website I built in my previous video series, which was an e-commerce website that sold hair extensions, and I'm just using this for an example. First thing you want to do is log in to your WordPress dashboard, and then we're going to install a plugin. So let's come over to plugins on the left hand side here, hover over it and click this option to add new. Then let's come over to the top right here and let's click in the search bar, and we're going to search for a plugin called All-in-One Migration, and I'll also put the spelling at the bottom of the screen. The option we are looking for is the second one, called the All-in-One WP Migration. So let's click this button to install now. Once installed, let's activate the plugin by clicking the Activate button. Now that the plugin is installed, we have this new plugin in the plugin list called the All-in-One WP Migration. And you'll also now find it in your left-hand menu here. To back up your WordPress website, let's hover over All-in-One WP Migration and let's click on the Export option. When you get to this page, all you want to do is click on this green button that says Export to, and you want to select File. Now this might take a while, so I'm just going to fast forward through here quickly. Just let it do its thing, and I'll show you what will happen when it's done. Once it's done, you'll then get this option to download the website or the website files. So to do that, you just click on this green button that's jumping up and down. You will then choose where you want to save your file, and I'm just going to save it on my desktop. And then once your file is downloaded, you have now made a backup of your website. So if anything happens to your website in the future, you are now able to restore your website, or for those of you who want to move it to another hosting company, you'll be able to do that now. And I'll show you how. You can then close this little box, and then I just want to show you, if we come over to the left hand side here, under All-in-One WP Migration, you'll see alongside backups here is one. If I click on that, you'll see there is a backup we've just created. You'll see it was created 1 minute ago. So this backup that's over here is actually saved on your hosting account. So you'll have a backup there, and you'll have a backup on your computer. So at least you'll have two different backups. Just be careful with these backups that are saved on your hosting account. It obviously takes up space. So delete a few every now and again, and just keep maybe 1 or 2 on your hosting accounts and then 1 or 2 on your laptop. So for the next part of this video, I'm going to show you now how to restore your backup. And this is in case your website crashes and you don't know how to fix it. I'm going to show you how to delete WordPress, then how to reinstall it, and how to restore using this backup we've just created. And before we do that, I just want to show you something. On this all-in-one WP migration we installed, you'll see there's an option to import, meaning we can import the file we have on our desktop, or if you click on these three dots here, you'll see there's this restore option, meaning you can restore from your hosting account. The problem with these two options is you need to have the pro version of the plugin, and we want to do this absolutely free. So I'm going to show you a way around this, and it's very easy, so don't think it's complicated at all. If your website has crashed, you will need to log into your cPanel account, and then you can use this search bar here where it says search tools and search for WordPress, and you'll see you have this option for WordPress Manager by Softaculous, or you can scroll down towards the bottom and there's Softaculous Apps Installer, and you'll see the WordPress option there, and you can click on that option. And you'll see here I have two websites installed. I just installed WordPress on this domain name today just to use it as an example in this website, and you'll see here is the clean install, and you'll see I've named it My New Website, and the one we're working on, our current website, is called Hair Shop. But anyway, let's just go back to Softaculous. If your website's crashed, you need to come into cPanel as we've done here, and you will need to, unfortunately, delete your installation. And this is the easier way to do it than trying to troubleshoot what the problem is. It gets a bit involved. So you'll see there is this remove option. So what you'll do is on your website that's crashed or doesn't work anymore, you'll click this remove option. You'll then just make sure these three boxes are ticked, so it removes the directories, the databases, and the database users. So it's going to wipe up WordPress completely. You then scroll down and you click this button to remove installation. I'm not going to do that here because my website hasn't crashed. But that's the first thing you're going to need to do before you can restore your website. Then once your website is deleted, what you'll do is, I'm just going to click return to overview. You'll then click on the install button. Now I can't install any other WordPress websites because I don't have any other domain names, but you are just going to install WordPress on that same domain name. So a brand new clean install as I have here. Once you've installed the new WordPress on your domain name, you can log in to the dashboard like I have here, and you'll see this is a very clean start. You'll see it's got the dummy posts, the pages that come with WordPress, the default themes that come with WordPress, and the default plugins that come with WordPress. And if I go to the front end, you'll see that one of the default themes is installed. So I haven't done anything. It's a clean, fresh install this. So I'm just going to go back to the dashboard. Once you've installed WordPress and you've logged into the dashboard, we're going to need to install that all-in-one WP migration plugin. The problem is we can't install it from the WordPress repository because you need the pro version in order to use the restore function or the import function. But there is a way around this. If you look in the description, there is a link to my Google Drive, and you want to download that file. And it is an older version of the all-in-one WP migration plugin. And with this older version, we are able to use the restore feature. So what you're going to do, you're going to click on that Google Drive link in the description. You are going to download the plugin. And once you've done that, you're going to come over to plugins here on the left-hand side, and we're going to select this option to add new. And instead of searching for the plugin over here on the top right, we are going to select this option on the top left to upload plugin. We're then going to choose a file. So you'll click on that button and just go to where you've saved the plugin you've just downloaded and select it there. I'm just going to drag it in from my other screen. So you'll see that this is version 6.7, and this is the version where we can use the restore feature. So let's click this button to install now. And then we can click this button to activate the plugin. You'll then be taken to the plugin list, and you'll see there's a message that says there is a new version of all-in-one WP migration available, but you're not going to update it. You can update it once you've restored your website, but for now, you're not going to update it. And just keep a copy of this plugin safe somewhere on your laptop or your computer, just in case you need it again. Otherwise, come back to this video and just download it again. Now, the problem is, if we come here, and we come to backups, on our new website, we don't have a backup. Because remember, we've deleted our entire WordPress installation. So remember I said you must leave backups on your computer as well as 1 or 2 on the hosting account. Now, if you don't have it on the hosting account, at least you have it on your computer. What we need to do, we need to, again, go back to our cPanel where we've installed WordPress. And let's go back to the control panel. We can then scroll down a bit and we need to come to the file manager. You'll find it under files, or just use this search bar to search for the file manager. So I'm going to click on file manager. Once your file manager has loaded, you might only have one domain name. I have 2 domain names on here. If you only have one, you're going to click on this public HTML folder. But because I've made a new subdomain specifically for this tutorial, I'm going to click on this one that's labeled new website. So if you only have one domain, you're going to click on the public HTML. If you have a few domains, you're going to look for the specific domain that you're working on and you're going to click on that one. So in my case, I'm going to click on this one. And then in this right-hand panel here, let's click on this W content folder, and you'll have this folder called AI1WM-backups. If you double click in there, this is the all-in-one WP migration folder. And what you're going to do is you're going to click this upload button. And this will then upload a page where you can either click on this button to select the file, go to where your backup is saved and upload it over here. Or what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drag it over from my other screen and drop it in there. And this might also take a few minutes, so I'll come back to you once it's uploaded. So once it's done, it will show this progress bar of 100% and will say at the bottom here, it's complete. You can then click this link here to go back to your file manager. And you'll see now there is the file we've just uploaded. Once the file's uploaded, you're going to go back to your new install of WordPress. And let's click on backups again. And you'll now notice that the backup file we uploaded to our hosting account appears here. And then what we can do, if you come to the second option here, you'll see it says restore. You can click on restore. It'll then do its thing again. And then it will just give you this warning that the import process will overwrite your website, including the database, media, plugins, and themes. Now, I found that it doesn't really overwrite the themes and plugins, and I'll show you that once the import is finished. But yeah, just be aware of that. And then what you're going to do is just click this button to proceed. And then all-in-one WP migration will start doing its thing again. Might, again, take a few minutes, so just be patient while it does its thing. And once it's finished, I'll come back to you. Once the import is done, you'll then get this message to say your data has been imported successfully. You then have the options to do 2 things. You can either change the permalinks, and you need to save it twice, or review the plugin. But I just do this option to save the permalinks twice. So I'm going to click that option and we'll open in a new tab. And I'm just going to need to log in again, so I'm just going to quickly do that. It will then bring you to your permalink page. You can actually close this site now, so you can close that and just close the tab as well. Then you can just come down here, just make sure it is on post name. And then because this is an e-commerce shop, I would want to make sure that it is on a shop base with category. and then just click Save Changes. And remember, the instructions told us to do it twice, so just come down again and click Save Changes again. And then you'll now see my heading has changed there to Hair Shop, so it's exactly like over there, Hair Shop. And if we come to posts, you'll see that dummy post was deleted. We come to pages. There's all my pages from my current website, all there now. We can see the WooCommerce plugin is now installed. The other plugins I used on that build is installed. If you guys do want to watch the video series of me building that entire WooCommerce series, card will pop up now and it will link you to the playlist. You can just click on that or maybe open it in a new tab while you're still watching this video, and you can watch through that series. Then if we come down to appearance, you'll see the Divi theme is installed, and now you'll see the other themes are still there. So I normally remove them. You can leave them if you want, but just to save space, I would remove them. So the plugin doesn't actually delete your themes. And then I'm going to come to plugins here, and you'll see that it still has the Akismet anti-spam and the Hello Dolly plugin. So it doesn't actually delete your plugins or your themes. So you can then go ahead and just delete those. I'm not going to delete it now, but you can delete those. And you'll see all your plugins that you had on your current website are also installed. So guys, that is how you restore the website. And I was going to make another video, it's a bit daft of me, showing you how to do a transfer from your current hosting to a new hosting, but it's exactly the same process as we've just been through. There's just one point that I probably need to make here. It's backing up your current WordPress website as we did in the beginning of the video. Then once you've backed the website up, all you need to do, and this is probably the most important part of it, you need to go to your domain provider and just point your name servers to your new hosting. But do that after you've done the backup of your current website, not before, otherwise you won't be able to back up. So make sure that is done. Point the name service to your new hosting in your domain registrar account. Then once you've done that, you might need to wait a few minutes, an hour, 24 hours. I don't know how long it's going to take, but there's something called propagation that needs to happen so that your domain name points to your new hosting, and it might take, like I say, an hour to 24 hours. I've never had it take longer, to be honest, than an hour, but some hosting companies are different. So just check out for that. And then once your domain name is pointing to your new hosting, install WordPress and then download the plugin from my Google Drive. Install the plugin, upload the backup to your file manager like we did over here, as we did when restoring. Come back to your website, go to all-in-one WP migration, go to backups, and then use this restore option. So that's how you would move it from one hosting account to another hosting account as well. So I'm not going to go through that again because it's just a repeat of what we've just done. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe do a plug here. So if you are looking for a hosting company, if you don't have a new hosting company, or maybe you're still shopping around for a hosting company, I want to recommend you guys use Green Geek's web hosting. And I'm going to show you why it's good. And I'm also going to compare it to some of the other popular web hosting companies out there that you hear a lot about. And I'm not slagging any of the other hosting companies. They're all good. I'm just showing you that Green Geeks is more cost effective for the features and benefits you get. So I've left a link in the description to Green Geeks. And just to be transparent with you guys, I do receive a commission if you purchase through the link I provide. And if you do so, thank you so much. It means so much to me because it helps my channel. It helps me. And with the extra money, I can maybe try to produce better videos, maybe more videos, and I can maybe also get better equipment. So if you want to support me, please use the link in the description to purchase hosting through Green Geeks. But you don't have to go through Green Geeks. I just want to show you why I recommend them, because I don't think I've I think in previous videos, I've just recommended them without actually showing you why I recommend them. So I'm going to come to their plans. And if you have one website, this light plan will be good enough for you guys. Obviously, if you have more than one website, look at their pro or their premium. Premium's obviously their best, and you get so many features with the premium. But with all their plans, first of all, I just want to show you the price. It's $2.95 per month, and it's cheaper than the other web hosting companies I'm going to show you. And I promise you, these are web hosting companies that are recommended all the time. And Green Geeks, I don't think many people have heard of them, to be honest with you. So that's why I'm punting them. And I'm not punting them because I get a commission, although it is nice to receive that. I'm punting them because they are a brilliant hosting company. And I'm going to show you why. So I think let's first go through what they offer you. Big things to look out for: they offer you solid state drives, which is much faster than the other type of drives you get. And all these other web hosting companies I'm going to show you now also offer this. So it's just one of the features that many offer. Then there's other benefits and features you get here. So you can read through that. But this is one of the most important here, is their performance. And it's this light speed. This light speed makes your website ultra fast. And that's why I recommend them. So there's a free plugin you get called Lightspeed Cache, which works with their Lightspeed servers. And if you go search around, I don't think you get anything faster than Lightspeed at the moment. But search around, I could be wrong about that. But this performance is the biggest thing why I recommend Green Geeks. And then for those of you that are like into green energy, into saving the environment, you'll see they have this 300% green energy match. And you can see in addition to using eco-friendly data centers and servers, Green Geeks matches 3 times the amount of energy that they consume from the grid in the form of renewable energy credits. So there is another web hosting company that does that, but you'll see they don't near compare to Green Geeks. Okay, so let's just look now at pricing and what you get for the pricing. So let's forget about the speed thing and that. Let's just look at what you get. So we're just going to look at the most affordable plans that all these web hosting companies offer. So for price, Green Geek offers you their light package at $2.95 per month. Guys, I want to be upfront and honest with you. Yeah, this $2.95 per month doesn't mean you pay that per month. You are going to have to pay it upfront for the first year. If you want to go on their monthly plan, you need to pay the $10.95, and that you will pay per month. And just also to be upfront, and this goes with all these hosting companies, you won't get the free domain name if you just choose a monthly plan. To get the free domain name on all these hosting accounts, you need to go for the annual plan or higher. It goes annual, biannual, and triannual. But the $2.95 per month is for their annual plan, so you pay it for a year. And I'm just going to come up to their order form here and just show you. This, you'll see it's the annual package. It actually costs you $131.40. The domain registration for 1 year, $17.95. And then there's an add-on of $9.95, which is not compulsory. You don't have to take this. You can see if you go down here, you can uncheck it there if you want. And it takes it away. But I recommend always taking this ID protection because it will stop you from getting so much spam. But anyway, then if you take the annual package, you get the free domain name, so you get that credit. And then you get a coupon saving of $96. So your total discount is $113. So the total you'll pay for the first year is $45.35. So that is for Green Geeks. And if we just go back, before we go back, I just want to mention to you, and again, this is with all web hosting companies, not just Green Geeks. After your year is up, it will revert back to the $131. So you only get the special for the first year, and then it reverts back to its normal pricing. But you'll still see Green Geeks is the most affordable and, in my opinion, give you the most features for what you get. So let's just go back here and let's see what you get on their light package. So you can read through most of this. I'm just going to point out the most important parts. You get 50 gigs web space. So just remember you get 50 gigs, but I'll come back to this. You get unmetered transfer, so that means unmetered traffic. So you're not limited by the amount of traffic you can send to the website. You get a free SSL certificate, and you get the free domain name if you take the annual package. You get free nightly backups. So, and their support is awesome as well. So are the other companies. Their support's also awesome. But I know support is a big thing, and obviously price. So that's what I'm showing you. So for $2.95, that is Green Geeks. Let's go to the next one. And this is SiteGround. Now this is a very popular WordPress hosting company. And you'll see their plan starts at $2.99. So there's not much difference. $2.95 and $2.99. It's not much difference. But you'll see there's a few differences in what you get. So yeah, you only get 10 gigs of web space, where yeah, you got 50 gigs. Yeah, you are limited to only 10,000 monthly visitors. Yeah, you get unmetered. Then I think the rest are basically the same as what you get. And yeah, you'll see they only do 100% renewable energy match, where Green Geeks does 300%. So although same price, you'll see they just offer you a bit more in terms of what you get. And just to prove to you that it's the same on all of them, you'll see the $2.99 is only for the 12 months for annual. If you go to 1 month, you'll see it's going to cost you $19.99. For Green Geeks, it's only going to, if you want to go monthly, it's only going to cost you $10.95. So that's a big saving there if you want to go monthly. So that was SiteGround. Let's go to Flywheel. Now Flywheel is already quite expensive. So you're going to pay $13 per month, billed at $150 per year. So that's way more than SiteGround or Green Geeks. And if you go on their monthly, so you'll see that is their annual. If you go on their monthly, you're going to pay $15 a month. And you only get 5,000 monthly visits, and you only get 5 gigs of storage. So compared to what Green Geeks is offering, you don't get value for your money, yeah, in my opinion. Not saying they're a bad hosting company. They are rated one of the best for WordPress, but pricing wise, they aren't that affordable, or you don't get the value you get for the amount you're spending, in my opinion. And the last one I'm going to show you is Cloudways. So Cloudways is $10 a month, and yeah, you only get 25 gigs of storage. So it's half of what Green Geeks gives you. They give you 50 gigs. Otherwise, everything is basically the same. So Cloudways you can start for free, but once your site goes live, you will have to start paying them. And I can't see whether this $10 is actually $10 per month, or it's $10 per month that's payable annually upon. So you're going to pay in the region of $120 because they only got monthly and hourly. So maybe this is a monthly charge of $10 per month. I've never used them, I'll be honest with you. But I have been through their website. I don't see that they offer the Lightspeed server. Maybe on one of their more expensive plans they do, but not on their cheapest plan. So you can go down here and here's all their features. But what I suggest you guys do is, look at the features you get for the price. And I've tried a few hosting companies. Another good one I recommend, but I think they're too expensive, is called Name Hero. And I've used them and they're very good. They also use Lightspeed servers, but they're a bit more expensive than Green Geeks. So guys, if you are looking for hosting, please consider Green Geeks. Link is in the description. So I'd really appreciate it if you are looking for hosting and you want to go with Green Geeks, to click on that link and purchase through that link, and it will help me out. So thank you for that. Ladies and gents, I hope you have found that video helpful. If you have enjoyed the video, please could I ask you a huge favor and to like this video. And for those of you who haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel for more general WordPress tips. And remember to hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I release a new video. If there's anything else you would like to know in general using WordPress, please leave a comment and let me know, and I will try make a video on that as soon as possible. And if you enjoy watching website builds, or maybe you use Divi and you're looking for more advanced Divi tutorials, there'll be some playlists popping up around about now, so click on them and have a watch. So guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.